I'm here with Talia and she's beaming. I've got to say one thing about you, you're always very confident, you always radiate that positivity. And today, that was borne out by a 1-0 win, a tough game, but a win nevertheless, which takes us top of the table.
I think the reason why I am so positive about especially Arsenal is I know, like I think we were saying before, yeah, okay, the games can be quite slow or quite boring, but there is a strong side there. And that, you know, that starting 11 today, I know, okay, we obviously came away with 1 goal. It was amazing to have that, but it's still a strong side. We have strong players and I believe in the team.
You certainly do. And one of the players that you have earmarked for that positivity is Kai Havertz, a player that has come in for, let's face it, his fair share of criticism. Some would say justified, but you've always stuck with him. So I guess you must be feeling a certain case of vindication at the moment.
To be honest with you, I think that's the thing. It was very much as well, you know, he never did anything terrible, but he was never doing anything that was really showing, you know, for the money that we paid for him. So it was very much a case of we are also just in November, you know, it's not even Christmas yet. And you think about it, obviously, you know, you think about how you want to win the league, but the end of the league is still a very long time away and a lot can happen. So to have a goal like that today, to see him come in today, and you could see when he came on the pitch, what he wanted today. Whatever maybe happened in the international break, whatever he's been spoken to about, whatever it might have been, today he came in and you could see, he came on and was like, this is it, I want this today. I think I even made a joke and was like, yeah, he wants the goal today, so.
Yeah, I think you're right, because I remember seeing an interview that he'd given just before the international break where he said he needed time, and some detractors would say, look, you know, he's had enough time, he's had 18, 19 games, it's about time he showed out. But I'm going to give him all the credit in the world today. He came on today, what was it, 70 odd minutes or something like that?
Yeah.
The game looked like it was ambling towards a draw. He's popped up in the 89th minute with the winner. And, you know, what can you say about that? That was tremendous, right?
I think how I see it as well is you said as well, you know, he came on and I think a lot of people probably thought, oh no. You know, they probably did. And again, he said he needs time. And, you know, we weren't expecting hopefully years and years and years like some players. But then, of course, he's a very different player. But someone like Granit Xhaka, you know, at the very beginning, I always really liked Granit Xhaka when he first came to us. And a lot of people didn't for a really long time until, last season. And again, we weren't waiting that long for someone like Kai Havertz. But again, it was just November. And the thing is, I think as well, is how I see it is, you know, I was at that game at Wembley when we beat City. And in extra time, we got those goals. Yeah. And that moment, I watched that goal go in on like the last second. And I was like, see, you never know what happens until the final whistle happens. You really don't know, and it can go anywhere.
Yeah, okay, that's fine. Let's talk about a couple of the other players then who are going to get mentioned today. Let's start with Declan Rice. Now, he was man of the match. Well, most people. Would you have a man of the match? Or?
Yeah, 100%. Okay. I mean, he was all over the pitch. Even stopped a goal. He was all over the pitch. Yeah.
He had a very good game today. Going to ask about Aaron Ramsdale. Cast some positivity towards him.
You know what? I think the beginning of the game, you could see he was nervous. And I don't think it was a pressure thing. I just think he was nervous. He hasn't played for a while. And I think he probably wanted to come in and just prove himself. And they were little errors. They were slip-ups. That's the thing. They were little mistakes. Could have cost us, but they were mistakes. And, you know, he's a really, you know, he's a decent goalie at the end of the day. And I just think, you know, aside of everything that's going on with him, it is a shame to see what's happening. But today, he played a great game and he saved goals. You know, he really showed, you know, he showed up for himself today, which was nice to see.
Yeah, it was definitely a better second half than it was the first half. Okay, then, so projecting forward, so we've gone top of the table, at least temporarily for the time being. How do you see the season playing out from here on in? Do you think today's a pivotal moment?
Yeah, I do actually. I think this is where Arsenal maybe in the past might have slipped up, because this is when we would have had the chance to get 3 points, and in the past we wouldn't have got them. And I think now that obviously, again, it was 1 goal, but the fact that we did it, and we should have come away with 3 points today. But the fact that we did it, I think we are showing that there is something different with Arsenal this season. You know, we beat City, you know, already in the league, and there is just something different that I think now maybe more people need to see, and maybe that it just comes with the positivity. But I mean it, because, you know, if this isn't showing other people, you know, how we're really taking this season, I mean, I think it's going to go, you know, well.
Well, you've heard the Queen of Positivity. She's spoken and she's very positive, and we're going to go with that. Thank you very much.